Hello, my beautiful souls. It's Light Empress. Let's see what this reading. Okay, so we have a person who is deeply thinking about you and having feelings towards you. The person is pretty indecisive right now. So let's see what they are indecisive about and how do they feel towards you and why. Why especially they are indecisive, what is making them being indecisive. And of course, this is a signification, the first 5-7 minutes, for you to understand if this reading is for you or not. And right off the bat, I see here that despite everything, this connection is not dead in the water, even if this person could be not really communicating with you right now, because here with this Five of Swords, I see that, well, it's not that bright on their side. There are many things going on their side, and I also see there could be a third party's influence here with this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone could be manipulating them right now. A lot of swords energy that I'm feeling on their side. They have been thinking a lot and they have been manipulated heavily. Again, someone has been telling them a lot of things, advising the wrong things, influencing their mind, influencing their soul. But again, even though your person is saying they have a sanity, and what I see here with this Page of Pentacles between two of you is that it's an exploratory phase, and for you too, because we see you being represented here with the Three of Pentacles, and of course with the Three of Pentacles, and of course with this Nine of Cups, which tells me that there has been a lot of talk, a lot of conversations, and a lot of friendly relationships between two of you. You really have an open heart towards them. You really value them as a friend first. This person is very important for you. And I see that even though you may know that there is a third party, still this person is very important to you and they understand that. And right now, again, it is an exploratory phase. This isn't the comfortable long-term stability that you could have craved, because you did, but it's rather a space where someone, most likely your person, is observing. They're studying that. They're like almost testing the ground right now. And there have been a lot of testing the ground in your relationships before. It feels like your person is keeping the energy minimal right now. Small gestures, very light communications, or perhaps they're even staying completely silent, but they are watching from afar. They may feel like they can't come in full force right now, so they keep things safe. They're really dipping a toe in without fully stepping forward. And there is a huge reason for that. And the reasons are the ones that the third party is dictating them. I see that they know that there has been a conflict, which have caused probably migraines. I see some issues with their head, like their head really hurts. It also could be because of the third party's influence. But they know that the words have been exchanged. Or perhaps silence has cut just as deep as any argument could. But in reverse, I also see that they are realizing the fights, the power struggles, and the tension, and they realize that it wasn't worth it. They realize that it was dictated by someone else, that it was dictated by another person. They are carrying regret right now. Even if they've been defensive in the past. The energy here is almost, I wish I could revenge. I wish I could undo that moment. This is not a person who feels like they won in this situation. Even if they walked away, they know they lost something very important. A person who is very dear to their heart. And I feel that regret right now as I'm looking at these cards. There is something in their eyes. Trust me, they are looking at your photos. They're remembering you, and there is this deep sadness in their eyes that the third party still cannot understand. And the Spirit is giving me the vision of someone whispering in your person's ear, creating the doubts, twisting truths about your relationships with them, and making them feel that coming towards you would cause chaos. This Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who doesn't operate with empathy. They operate with strategy and often self-interest. And for some of you, this could not be necessarily romantic. It could be family or a friend who has that influence. But for most, I'm seeing that as the karmic third party who has a vested interest in keeping this connection to an arm's length. And yet, despite the interference, despite the fear, despite the regret, there is this overwhelming sense of urgency when it comes to you. The Knight of Swords is impulsive, fast, unable to hold back once the decision is made, and they may have these moments where they want to pick up the phone, send the message, drive to you, speak their truth without overthinking too much. The problem is that the Knight here, I see that they are running straight into the Emperor energy. And the Emperor here is in their controlled side. This is where they clamp down on those impulses. They tell themselves they have to play the long game, that timing matters, that appearances matter, or that they need to maintain order in the chaos. The Emperor is also all about the pride of their choices. And your person's pride has been a wall between you at times. You don't want to be perceived as reckless or desperate. Sorry, they don't want to be perceived. Even if their emotions are urging them to run toward you. But again, this running is very impulsive. They would like to say something, but clearly they don't have enough words. Again, I see the picture that their head is really hurting right now. And here's the heartbreak that I see in them. It's an acknowledgement that you are in separation, not just physically, but also emotionally. They feel this disconnect very deeply. This is not someone who has simply moved on. This is someone who knows that love exists, but it's not the union right now. I'm hearing unfinished business. They think of this as an unfinished business. And honestly, I see that you could be a great couple with them because I see also this dignity in you. But your dignity is very different. It's more emotional and it's more giving. You know your worth. You've been pouring into yourself. You've been surrounding yourself with good people, with good surroundings. Probably you rearranged the furniture lately in your house or decorated something. And you like your presence, your environment, people around you. And the Spirit is applauding you for this, for taking care of yourself. You've been focusing on your happiness lately, your own fulfillment. Even if this connection has left you feeling empty at times. You're not waiting in despair, you're holding your own. But deep down, there is still that wish, that quiet hope that they'll show up and meet you at your level. And right now, I see you being in a balancing act. Part of you wonders if you should keep holding space for them. So let's see. Let's see what do they have between them and the third party, and what kind of relationships them and the third party has. Spirit, can you please show me what does this person my collective is thinking about? What does this person have? What kind of relationship they have with the third party? The relationship between them and this third party began without a truly solid foundation, I would say. It may have looked stable on the outside, but deep down, it was missing that, spiritual alignment, the genuine emotional connection. It was their convenience, almost obligation, or a choice they made under pressure. It could be the marriage, or it could be the even arranged marriage, arranged relationship, or a relationship that was forced because of the circumstances, like two people moving in the same house because of finances or something. And here's the thing, right now, I see that there could be some form of stability between them. It could be, again, a family, the bond, the forced bond, financial, family related. This King of Pentacles is practical, reliable, sometimes even stubborn. Your person may feel like they have responsibilities in that relationship. Shared assets, children, or social and family expectations. A lot of obligations that your person feels, their person has to perform. And this is the main reason they haven't broken free yet. But this relationship, I see that it's not about love. It's about security, appearances, or fear of losing material stability. And the Chariot in the reverse here tells me that almost because of that material aspect of the obligation, the connection between those two people is stuck. There is no forward momentum, no shared growth. I would even say no shared values. This is just the cycle of keeping things going without true direction. And here's a critical part. Deep down, your person knows they have to walk away from this. The Eight of Cups is a very, very straightforward card. It's a recognition that staying is not fulfilling, and they're missing emotional depth. By walking away means the progression to the form of them, the form of self who can feel and who can have true love. And the Emperor side of them, who wants to be the real provider for what they really want, is terrified for the possible future that they could have with a person they don't want to share obligations with. Now let's see, well, in contrast, how this person feels towards you right now. How this person's spirit, how does this person that my collective is thinking about, how do they think about my collective? What they would like to do towards my collective? Let me see. Wow, the Two of Wands here. They're envisioning a future that includes you. And the Two of Wands is that moment of looking out over the horizon, showing a choice must be made. They're weighing their current reality against the possibilities with you. And your connection represents the unknown, the excitement, the passion they have been missing. And a Ten of Cups is like literally no questions here. You are the vision of happiness. And look, the Lovers and the High Priestess. This is the soul connection. I would not be surprised if this is a twin flame level connection. They feel the pull towards you on every level, like mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. But the lovers also comes with a choice, and in this case, it's a choice between you and a third party situation they're entangled in. To remember that. They see you as very intuitive, wise, and deeply connected to your inner truth, which we saw there with this Nine of Cups. They know you can sense their feelings. And the most important thing is that you allowed them to have their feelings and to feel their feelings. You were the catalyst for them to acknowledge their own feelings. The High Priestess here also speak to me about the secrecy of this connection. For some of you, your bond has been hidden, or at least not fully acknowledged in the open due to the third party situation. You could have been hiding for a very long time, or they could have been hiding you from the third party. But with the Ace of Cups, I see that the heart is really open towards you. Despite everything, they feel love for you. Love that feels new and fresh every time they think about you. This isn't just nostalgia or lust. This is genuine emotional renewal. They love you. They're just afraid to dismantle the life they've built, even if it is a life that no longer fulfills them anymore. Your person is really standing at the crossroads right now, holding back their full truth because of fear. Fear of change, fear of conflict, fear of losing material stability. The third party, of course, is a factor, but not because they have more love for them than you. The third party represents the life that they know, very predictable, structured, but right now ultimately unfulfilling. The tendency is really good. So I'm so happy for this collective if you resonated with this reading. It shows me that there is a really bright future for you and your person. And if you need a personal reading, if you need to dig a bit deeper into this situation, first link in the video description as always. And again, thank you so much for being with me here. Please hit like button for the energy exchange. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.